Alright, what's going on, guys? So, little weird situation I have going on. So I kind of got scammed by TOPSTEP. I mean, they fixed it sort of, but they still scammed me, bro. So, let me so basically like what happens sometimes in the billing section of your account is if you don't like confirm like the security code on the back, then they'll be like, "Oh, your card payment isn't confirmed." So then they'll be like when it goes to rebill your account, it'll be like, "Oh, it failed. You have 3 days left to fix this. Otherwise, we're going to close your account." And this is like the second time this crap has happened to me, which doesn't make sense because it's the exact same account. So why should my card details be unverifying themselves multiple times in a row? So that's the first problem. The second problem, I'm going to go to my email. I got an email about this at on August 26th. No. On August 25th, yeah. Fuck. And on August 25th, 11:33 p.m. This is what I get. What the fuck? That is not how that shit goes, buddy. What the hell, bro? What did they do to my shit? Yo, what the fuck? There we go. August 25th, Monday, 11:33 p.m. We're reaching out to inform you that your Trading Combine subscription is in jeopardy of being suspended due to an outstanding payment. To avoid permanent closure of your Trading Combine, please update your billing information within the next 1 day. Next 1 day. How long is a day? 24 hours. So what would 24 hours be from 11:33 p.m. Monday, August 25th? It would be 11:33 p.m. Tuesday, August 26th. Keep that in mind. 11:33 p.m., not a.m. p.m. Okay. Let's go to my dashboard. Let's go here. Let's go to the account. This is the account. They gave it back to me, firstly, which I'm glad, but look what happens. Oh, this is the wrong one. What? It's fixed. Are you serious? Oh, no, it's not fixed. Oh, it's not fixed. No, it's not fixed at all. No, see, look. No. Yeah, it's not. Look. You see, I go to that account, and this is what I see. You can't place anything. And beforehand, I couldn't even go to any of the charts. The only reason we're on the charts right now is because I did the trade copy thing. Yeah, see, now it's green. Look. Look at it. Boom. That's the only reason. Like, before, it was that little ghost, like, that's on TradingView when you type in some random, like, that. This is what it says. But it'll say this right here, but then it'll have this. Like, that's what happens. So I can't trade on it. So, if we go to billing, billing, look at this. Look at this. Okay, so I actually have a recording from the 26th of August of me taking a trade on that day. I took a trade that day in the morning. And then, that was the trade that I lost, and I was at the bottom of my account anyways. So I said, okay, let me reset it. Look, remember, I said it gives me 24 hours to let me also clarify. As soon as I saw this email, I went and fixed it. Like the second I saw it, because I got an email and I fixed it. I went and fixed it. Testing, 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 test, test, test. All right, that should be good then. That should be good. Yeah. So I went and fixed it. As you can see, because if you go here, look, it's like green. It says default. Everything's fine. And that was the same day. So this is the next day when I traded. Okay, now I wanted to reset my account at 2:33. So this is quite literally, like literally on the minute. This is 9 hours before I'm considered before that it's considered that my rebill is going to fail. But I already did it. Remember, I already said that I already confirmed my details. So my account should not be failing. So then I reset it. So I had to take the trash bins out. But remember, when you reset an account, it specifically tells you, when you reset the account, your rebuild date will go 30 days in advance. 30 days from the day that you purchased that reset. Your rebuild date gets moved when you reset your account. It's not like my rebuild date was still that day. I changed my rebuild. That's another thing as well. So, yeah, when you reset, it's supposed to move your rebuild date 30 days in advance. There's another problem. They failed my account when it was supposed to be moved 30 days from that day. Another thing, if I reset my account, that means I had to spend money with the card on the account. I only have one card on my account. And how could if I allegedly had my card wasn't verified, allegedly, if they were saying that, how am I able to buy a reset? How am I able to buy a reset on my account if my card details aren't verified? That doesn't make sense. And if I am allowed to do that, that's on them, and there's probably something that's wrong with that, and that's not on me. And they better give me they better let me trade on that shit, bro. Like, I had a whole conversation with bro up in it bit. He better fucking answer. Dude, the robot assistant is retarded. So I reset it, and I thought everything was fine. I go in to work the next day, the 27th of August. I load in on my phone, type in, I see no active accounts or something to that degree. And I'm like, what? So then I try and go to the dashboard. There's nothing there. And I'm like, what the hell? I go to my email. I thought maybe it's just the phone or something. So then I go to my email just to like make sure, because I know that there was like I was getting emails and shit. And it said this is what it says. This is what it says. Look. Literally 24 hours later, August 26th, 11:33 p.m. on Tuesday, your TOPSTEP subscription was canceled due to non-payment. We have attempted to rebill your subscription and have failed. As a result, your Trading Combine subscription has been canceled and the account closed. To review or manage your billing, visit My Profile Billing within your TOPSTEP dashboard. I have thousands of dollars in my bank account, so I did not get declined. I verified my account details. I remember doing it. I was in my bed, watching some reels or something. I saw the email. I got out of my bed, went over to my computer, got on the dashboard, fixed the code. All it wanted was my security code. I had my wallet on me. I just flipped it around. Okay, type that bitch in. Enter. It was done. And I just spent $50 yesterday on the 26th on a reset. Why are you letting me use my account? Why are you letting me use my card on your account if you said that it's not verified? That has to be illegal or something. Not illegal, but that has to be against your rules somehow. Like, you made that rule yourself, and then you allowed me to do it, but then you placed that like you're like, "Oh no, you can't use cards if they're not verified. But we're going to let you do it, but when you do it, we're going to take the account away." Like that's stupid. We're going to take the rule away so you can mess up, and then once you mess up, we're going to take that away from you as it's your fault. They gave me the account back, but it's still in like lockout mode. It's fucking stupid. Hold on. I hear the trash bin guys. I gotta go put the trash bins out. Go. 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 Come on. No, they ain't times on the Okay, so it looks like to me, immediately what I see on the 1 hour. Firstly, let's go to the dailies on these. Yeah, we're bullish. Wait, interesting. So we actually have an S&T divergence right now to the downside. But that doesn't matter right now. Because, well, this one did sleep. This one inverts this gap completely. As did this one. Um, this one swept this liquidity. This one didn't. We have a weekly S&T divergence. I guess once this candle closes, we will have that S&T. But for now, we don't. So we are bullish on both of them. But we did just tap into both of them just tapped into these gaps. Actually, look at this. Look at this. I've seen this before. This is what experience gets you. I've seen this before. One of them is in the top gap, one of them isn't. That means I think I remember someone saying that's like an SMT of some sort. Okay, so we tapped into the gap. We get an inversion here. That'd be nice. If they both inverse. If they both invalidate this gap. That could be good. In fact, one thing I did want to start doing is looking for lows and highs again. We have session lows here. Maybe we want to take those. That could be interesting. Yeah, we have session lows within here. So it looks like we're tapping into these gaps. Yeah, see, one of them's in the top gap and one of them isn't. Yeah. I think I remember that from somebody telling me that. It's, I'm not 100% sure, but I think I remember someone telling me that it's like a sort of like an SMT divergence, where it's like they're both tapping into a gap to continue lower, but one of them's on this top one and one of them isn't. So it's kind of like when one sweeps liquidity and the other one doesn't. It's kind of the similar thing. Because I literally remember there was a trading day where mark price was like this, and I ended up losing because I wanted price to go up. I was like, oh, because ES was like this, or it was in the upper gap, but NQ wasn't, and I was like, oh, I want NQ to push up into this gap, but it never did, and I tried taking a long, or I don't know, but I lost, and then I remember I think it was Harry telling me, oh, that's kind of like an SMT. We see that this one's in the gap and this one isn't, and we see that this one tapped into it to grab it and then it was continuing lower. And this one doesn't want to necessarily go that high because it doesn't need to, because this one did. So it's sort of like an SMT or something like that. When does this close? Hi. Come here. Kitty. Little kitty. Little pussycat. Little pussycat. Dude, I've been making hella progress on Clash. I might start making some Clash Royale YouTube videos. Cause dude, I'm low-key starting to get cracked. Once I learn how to like better counter like these mid ladder decks, like I've been getting better at it. Like these P.E.K.K.A. and Mega Knight decks I've been able to beat, but sometimes people just have two meta decks that I can't, and I gotta just learn how to beat them as good as I can. What? I already gave you food, bro. You're literally in the midst of eating, you fat ass. Fucking annoying, dude. Jeez. What I really want is Evo Dark Goblin. Bro, stop. Dumb ending. I gotta ask myself though, why would we want to push downwards? If we're bullish, why do we want to push down? What do we have? I mean, we have 4-hour liquidity. I mean, okay, SMT. We have an SMT currently. You have a bullish SMT though, which does more align with our higher biases, which is bullish. So I do like that. I do like that. Wait, when did we tap into this? Like an hour ago. Okay, then low key, we're kind of fine. It's sort of like an hourly SMT here we have. Once this candle closes, if this 9 o'clock candle closes like this, I'll probably be looking for longs because it aligns with the higher bias. And to be honest, there is really nothing else besides this liquidity level, this 4-hour liquidity level with this gap. I feel like there's really nothing else that price wants to go towards. I mean, like, again, this is the closest thing I see that could maybe. But, like, besides that, it's just chop. And, like, unnecessary stuff that doesn't need to be moved down towards. So I definitely feel we're bullish. The lowest I think we'll go is there for sure, though. But that I doubt. I need to take a shit, dude. Damn, so over here it's this liquidity level, which is interesting. Oh, no, chill. Oh, did I have to take a shit, bro? Fuck. So we've got about 20 minutes until the 9 o'clock, though. That's the problem. We are shorting downwards like crazy. There's not even any entrances anyway, so I'm going to go to the bathroom, and I will be back. I guess I'll just pause it so you guys don't have to sit here and wait. Alright, I'm back, and this is looking pretty decent, I'm not going to lie. I kind of like this. Oh, yeah, we're pushing all the way down to these 4-hour lows in Q. And on ES, we haven't even pushed above this SMT. So this is looking really good. Ooh. Okay. Well, never mind. It just swept that. It just made an SMT. But we still have SMT. You want to know why? Because now there's a new liquidity level that just got swept, which is a 4-hour SMT. So, now what, huh? Ooh. So we're definitely going to be bullish. We just swept session lows, and now we're pushing down towards these 4-hour lows, which are actually getting swept. Technically 1-hour lows. And this gap is getting filled. I really like this. I really like this. Look at this big ass sheet. Look at this big ass sheet. I'm looking for longs after we hit these lows. And we... Gosh, damn. Dude, are we dead ass going like low like that? This isn't an entry. Yeah, there's no entries up in here. So, even if you wanted to take shorts today, you're not getting shorts off that. That's for sure. See, This is the problem. I know we're not short. I know there's not going to be shorts because we've just been pressing downwards. I mean, yeah. Well, maybe. I don't know. Well, no, we were bullish. We were bullish, and now we're retracing. It's fucking my nose, dude. Is that pus? Is my nose finally like extra? I have a pimple under my skin. Not like in like not like it's like right on the corner. Like you can really low key see it if you look, but you see the redness. There's a pimple inside of my skin, and I think it may be getting infected, and like it's getting and it's it's getting irritated a lot because it's right. It's not inside my nose, but it's like in my skin, and I can feel everything, bro. We're just waiting for that to get swept. Because if that gets swept, that's a... Actually, technically, that's some kind of, like, order block tap, to be honest. You know what I'm saying? In a way. There's some kind of order block in there. I know that. But yeah, we would be sweeping... We haven't swept it yet. Oh, there we go. Boom. We swept it, tapped into that gap. We still have not swept this 4-hour low on ES. Oh, sorry. We finally swept it, tapped into that gap. It's not a 1-hour gap, but it is, or a 4-hour gap, but it is a 1-hour gap. Um, so yeah. Oh, my back. Oh. Ow. Hold on. I want to look at something. I got this hoodie from Hollister. Oh, it looks like ES is about to sweep that 4-hour low. But again, there will still be an SMT off of this low anyways, because it still hasn't gone down to the, well, actually, this low is here for them. And this low is here. If we can maintain this SMT divergence, we have about 10 minutes. If we can maintain it, that would be really good. Because that means we've made an SMT. NQ has come down, we've swept both session lows. We've came down and swept this 4-hour low, created an SMT divergence here. NQ pushed even lower, grabbed more liquidity, and filled this imbalance. And now we are going to start pushing higher. But we need to see some kind of confirmation. Some kind of confirmation. Like a confirmation of the SMT. So if 9 o'clock rolls around and the SMT divergence is still active, then I will start to look for some kind of entry. So actually what I want to do is we're going to make this red just so I can tell the difference. So that means that this moved down before the move up. This is the order block. And then this would be a fair value gap inside the order block once created. Yo, Hollister Loki has some decent clothing. Oh, my nose, though. My nose hurts so bad, dude. If it still ends up, like, hurting by the end of the day... I may tell them at work that I'm not gonna go tomorrow. Bro, chill with that shit, bro. Sorry, it's like not work. Ooh, that's kind of cool. McLaren, that's a nice hoodie. Red Bull, joggers. I kind of like this McLaren hoodie. Oh, but it's that kind of style. No. I kind of like that Chevy hoodie. That's pretty good. Nice Red Bull hoodie. It's a nice little shirt. That's aside from the point. Looks like we haven't broken structure yet on the 1 minute. But we're close to doing so. We did not break structure, but that is fine. Looks like we're tapping back into the order block. Into this fair value gap. I like that. But again, we haven't broken structure to the upside. We have about 5 minutes and 20 seconds until our SMT gets confirmed and validated. It looks like currently we've swept liquidity on the NQ along with this imbalance, created an order block. We have a fair value gap here. We have not broken structure on the 1 minute. Looks like it came in body. We had a body close into this fair value gap on the 1 minute. If you wanted to enter off this, you could go here, order block, and go for a 1 to 2. And since we know that price is pretty volatile today, we have 23.75. That is approximately 47.25, I think. Or 47.5, I think. Yeah, 47.5. You get 10.5. So you can go 10.5, but I'm not going to. We're going to wait about 5 minutes. See what happens. Would preferably like to see this stay. If we do unfortunately get our SMT does get invalidated, that's fine. We just have to be a lot more careful. And we have to be more patient with how we do things. Oh my gosh. Gosh fucking damn it. Okay. Okay, we just swept liquidity. Let's go to the 4 hour on both of these. Let's look at what's happening. No more SMT. We are pressing. Let's go back to the 1 hour on these. Let's look where we're wanting to go. Dude, we are ripping. We are definitely wanting to go lower. Looks like that was actually a fair value gap tap. Interesting. So it looks like maybe we're bearish today. But why is that? I mean, I did notice earlier, obviously, we're pushing down. We tapped into a 1 hour gap, and now we're just ripping down. But why? We got to know why. We got to know the answers why. It looks like we have daily liquidity all the way down here. Maybe we do want to push, but that's going to take a while. So we would just short today. Looks like we've already pressed past everything up here. So the next real thing is here or here. This just looks like data news. So maybe this, to be honest. But I mean, like, where are we going to really go? We just swept here. We're sweeping a bunch of levels. You would think that you would want to short here. But where and how, you know? And off what? And why? Or bearish. Okay, so we're going to short towards these lows or what? Like, if we came in to tap into this gap, I'd put my stop loss at these highs. And I'd probably go like this and put it to these liquidity levels. Because we obviously know we're going to push towards there. 25.50. It's 51. That gives you 9.8. So I would just go for 10 there. Ooh. Ooh. Or maybe we don't go lower. Maybe Price wanted to... Maybe this is the level that we are going to. Price wanted to sweep that. But over here, here's the problem with that, though. Over here on 1 hour, we have nothing now. Yeah, we went into this gap. We went into this gap over here. That's about it. We filled the rest of the gap. Like, cool. Yeah, we filled the rest of the gap. Swept liquidity. We made a, looks like we made a lower low on here. They both swept. So now they both swept liquidity. That's also still a good thing, right? We just don't have SMT. They both swept. Well, where's the one that it wanted to sweep? This one. So this is the one that it wanted to sweep. This one that in Q is in is up here for it, so it can't really do that. If it wants to go lower, it's gonna like the next confluence is here. So like, go ahead if you want. But we're obviously bearish. For value gap entry. Oh wait, dude, you know what I didn't notice? Fair value gap there. Damn. Oh wow, did you see that? Did you just see that? I know we all saw that, right? That wick just teleported into the fair value gap and then just went straight down. That's not even possible for me to hit. Oh, we hit 9 o'clock. Okay, what's the 9 o'clock candle look like? I don't want to just be taking longs or shorts just because. I want to be smart about it, you know? So the 1 hour candle closed, and they're both at liquidity sweep levels. Jeez. This one filled the 1 hour gap. We just inversed this gap. Inversion. IFVG. This top one did not get inversed. Yet. Bro. You know what I need to check? Okay, now we're being zesty. All major markets will be closed on September 1st. Jeez. So we're going lower, maybe? Looks like we still could be going lower, but why would we be going lower? I still don't understand why that going lower. Oh, well, we have daily SMT divergence. I keep forgetting about that. We still do. I still notice that. And then since that happened, yeah, ever since that SMT was made, we've been pushing lower. So I think we may actually be bearish. It would make sense, you know? So I think maybe we should keep it into consideration. Do I have to take another shit? Nope. Ow. Oh. Ow. Ow. I actually could have gotten a trade off that. Like I was gonna. Say F that liquidity sweep. There's another one that wants to push towards. Not that BS. That was a good trade though. I should have done it. I should have, but I didn't want to. Cause I'm a baby. I need to be trading earlier than I do. Before all the BS happens. Boom. Go here. Here. Oh, look at that. That's meant to be. But you always go 1-to-1 in these types of days. 1-to-1 would get me that. Ow. What are we? Yeah. I actually kind of like this because then we tap into the gap. If I'm going to take a short, it has to be within the next entry. Oh my gosh. Hold on. We might actually have... There's a 5-minute gap here, and we could pull it towards this liquidity here. I'm telling you. I know. And I'm going to wait. I'm going to wait for it to get tapped. I'm telling you, bro. I'm fucking telling you. I am telling you, okay? So we have about 3 minutes. Yeah, so give us about 2 minutes. And then in 2 minutes, that 5-minute gap will be created. Hopefully we can pull up towards it. And once we do, I'll have a limit order like this. Yeah, I'll have it like this. Because there's still a gap right here within the 1 minute. and a little bit of it is in the 5 minutes. So if I just do that and then go here, actually, I'm just gonna go for a 1-to-1 today. Just play it safe. I'm gonna try 1-to-ones because especially with that kind of stop loss. I really hope we don't sweep this first. I really don't, because if we do, then that's low key kind of fucked. I don't know if I'll be able to take a short after that. Because that's a high level of liquidity there. And then trying to take shorts after sweeping it, it's like I don't like that. I prefer us kind of consolidate right here, make this gap, then pull up towards it, tap into it, enter, and then we can pull towards that. Because what I can do, because I have a feeling we're gonna pull towards that gap or that liquidity level. I can just do that, to be honest. We have about 40 seconds. Okay, well, he's doing decent on the video. All right, ready? Boom, there it is. Get it ready, get it ready. 8.1. It's ineligible. Oh, whoa, whoa, oh. Oh, whoa, oh. Oh, whoa, whoa, oh. Oh, oh. Oh, oh. Oh, oh. Oh, now we're chopping. Oh, oh. I gotta take a shit so bad. Why do I always need to take a shit as soon as I'm about to trade, bro? Can I, like, zoom in on my shit? I'm sitting on the ground, bro. Wait, can't you do, like, configure video? Can't you do a little bit of zoom there? Yeah. Apply. Boom. Oh, I had to take a shit. So bad. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. I just had to lock in so hard, bro. I didn't shit my pants. Dude, holy crap. Well, I missed this. This was like a weird entry. Like, I could have gotten that, but I didn't. Oh, oh. Bro. Okay, so we're just gonna slowly chop towards that liquidity, I guess. Oh, uh-oh. Ow. Oh, uh-oh. If we sweep this liquidity, I don't think I'm gonna be doing anything today. Like, maybe we can come back up to this 5 minute and then push down, and that would be like my move. No fucking way, dude. There's no way. There's no way. Dude, what's crazy is they're both close to it too. This is the exact same liquidity level, and they're almost like they're both pretty close to it. And they're both making similar moves too. Oh, oh. Is there a 5 minute gap here? There is. Dude, I think this 5 minute gap would be a good entry. Oh, oh. Oh, oh. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh. Oh, fuck, oh. Oh, fuck, oh. Wait, hey, bruh. 30-second time frame liquidity tap or imbalance tap. Oh, it might make an S&T because we have ES here a little bit farther away from it. Could happen. I'm not gonna take longs off it though, unless I see some like crazy obvious like order block, like it sweeps inverses gaps, makes an order block, and then there's a fair value gap in it, and we obviously tap into it. There it is. There it is, chat. Dude, they are copying each other like band for band, bro. Well, I'm probably not gonna then. Just kind of looking, seeing what. You can reverse your position. What the fuck? Yep, most likely no trade. Even if we move up to this 5 minute gap and like maybe like make a move off of it, it's still risky as hell because we just swept the liquidity level, bro. Like if you're trying to take a trade off that, GG's. Like that's wraps for you. Get off your account. At least I have 2 accounts now. I don't know if it'll work or not. Maybe if this retard would stop, not giving me my shit. Gabriel, I need you to come back to me. I can't even start another message, bro. They don't let me. Low-key asshole shit. Yeah, that might be it for today. Because, we low-key just We low-key... We're going short. And, like, there was, like, 2 entries there, but I kind of missed them. And we just kept sweeping liquidity levels all day. And then we got to the final, basically the final area, and we've swept it, and now we're kind of just sitting. And we'll probably sit for the rest of the day. Well, maybe not for the rest of the day. I mean, there still is a little bit of time, so this could be the move that market makes. But I feel like the move that market made was that huge move down. Like, there was really no entries. There was one entry. There was one right here, boom, fair value gap. There was another right here, which is the one that I did have, but I didn't place. And then this 5-minute gap would have been a good one, but it swept it first. So, unfortunate. I probably would have tried to take a trade somewhere in there if I was a bad trader. But I'm going to go take a shower and just get ready to do stuff for the day. But yeah. So, by the way, sorry if some of my videos aren't on the channel. It's just sometimes, like, I can't record on my phone, basically at all, because I have no space to record on there. So there's no work videos that are getting posted, and the only ones I can do are the ones at home, which are these. So yeah, these are the only ones we're gonna be able to get for a while to like get a camera. And once I get a camera, it'll change everything. But yeah, that's about it. That's about it for today's video. Hope you guys enjoyed. Hope you guys learned something from me going through the markets today, going through the process of looking at what market's doing, and then ending up not taking a trade, even though we've all of what we've seen. Maybe you learned something from that. Maybe like, okay, well, I see that he didn't take a trade here because of these reasons. Let me take that into account. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, that's gonna be it. I will see you guys in the next video, which will be, hold on, wait a minute. Oh, which will be probably not Monday because Monday's a bank holiday. I'm off on Wednesday. Ow, I'm off on Wednesday, so Wednesday I'm trading. I only get 1 day next week. It's just stupid. It's fucking dumb as hell. But whatever. To be honest, whatever. But yeah, that's gonna be about it. I will see you guys on Wednesday next week for the next trading video. Peace.